Yeah, I mean, this has backfired immensely. This is a huge embarrassment, not only for Kamala Harris, but mainly for Barack Obama, who, feels like his legacy is kind of on the line here. You said he's been kind of reduced to race baiting. Well, that's not all he's been reduced to, Roger. He's a campaign donkey being trotted out by the Democrats to not only save his legacy, but to try to drag Kamala across the finish line. And as you said, it's backfiring immensely.
Let's take a look at this. Barack Obama, I found this to be embarrassing, almost pathetic, that a former president in the twilight of his political career is basically reduced to race baiting, which doesn't seem to be going over very well. Let's take a quick look.
And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. That's not acceptable. That's not, this shouldn't even be a question.
I mean, to me, this has backfired badly. One of the clips I saw had Obama urging black men to vote for Kamala because he said they had a shared experience and that she'd had to struggle and work harder for what she had achieved. This makes very little sense because most black men in America weren't born in Canada to wealthy Indian families. But that is the truth of her biography. Yes, there is the troubling issue of her shifting claims of ethnicity for political expediency and benefit, which I think is the most polite way you can take it. But RC, how do you think this is playing with black voters across the board and black male voters?
Yeah, I mean, this has backfired immensely. This is a huge embarrassment, not only for Kamala Harris, but mainly for Barack Obama, who, feels like his legacy is kind of on the line here. You said he's been kind of reduced to race baiting. Well, that's not all he's been reduced to, Roger. He, the other day, recorded 21 campaign videos for Kamala Harris. Not even Donald Trump is being put to through that kind of rigorous campaigning, 21 videos in a day. So Barack Obama is not acting as some emeritus elder on the sidelines guiding. No, he's a campaign donkey being trotted out by the Democrats to not only save his legacy, but to try to drag Kamala across the finish line. And as you said, it's backfiring immensely. You had Nina Turner, a CNN panelist, kind of eloquently shame Barack Obama for daring to chastise black men of all demographics who, by the way, are drifting away from Kamala Harris. It's not just black men. Kamala's performing under Biden in a lot of specific demographics. So it's not just black men, but black men are the ones kind of being picked out and picked on, which is kind of a part of the growing trend of straight black men kind of being chastised by progressives. You've seen this from a famous article years ago from The Root, a famous black publication that essentially said, I think it was entitled "Black Men Are the next straight white man," essentially kind of targeting them, saying that they're prone to misogyny and that they need to kind of step up their value system. All of this talk has become toxic, and it's not surprising that even Obama, he's kind of being shown that he's not royalty. Look, the black community is struggling. You want to know what we're doing at Turning Point Action that's helping get out the black vote? It's no secret. We're taking a simple little flyer like this that asks, "Are you better than you were 4 years ago?" It has gas prices, rent prices, food prices, simple things like where interest has gone up under Kamala Harris. And this is very persuasive to Black Americans. You can't treat Black Americans like a monolith. Not every Black person, went to college. Not every Black person, has a family. Not every Black person smokes weed. Kamala Harris kind of seems to lump all of them together and so does Obama. And you're seeing this backfire immensely. And it's now given an opportunity for Republicans to pounce. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing Republicans pounce. Trump just came out with a new ad featuring Charlemagne the God, who's a popular, breakfast club host in the Black community, very well known. And Trump just used an ad using a clip of him being flabbergasted about the fact that Kamala Harris is using tax dollars to fund gender sex change surgeries for prisoners. So these are things that has the Black community shocked. And this is why they say, you know what, I want to return to Trump. They want to be able to, upgrade their home. They want food prices to come down. They want businesses to get back to hiring, and they want to get away from this Democrat LGBTQ public education mindset. It'd be difficult for you or I even to put our finger on exactly what it is that's causing the Black community, in particular Black men, to escape away from the Democrat Party. But it's that attempt actually to try to put your finger on one specific thing that actually has the Black community frustrated. And again, it's not just votes that need to go to Donald Trump. Quite frankly, we just need some of the folks who voted for Biden in 2020 and who voted for Obama in 2016. We just need some of those folks to be willing to even sit on the sidelines. And I think that's what's happening. And that's why Democrats are so scared.
Roger Stone did nothing wrong. They wanna get me like I'm Roger Stone. They wanna get me like I'm Roger Stone. They wanna frame me like I'm Roger Stone. They wanna frame me like I'm Roger Stone.